Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So it's been so long since I made a video. I just waited for something worthy enough to make a video. So I think we got Drosera network. So in this video, we're gonna see about how to set up multiple trap operators in our Drosera network. So I gave you the site links on the social media and the document related to these operations. So kindly go through it. So and then if you haven't joined our community, kindly join and follow me on Twitter and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the bell icon. So for this process, this is the hardware requirement. So it is minimal, but I advise you to go with the second one, which is the 6C, which has around like 200 GB of SSD and 12 GB of RAM. Why I'm saying this, because you can also go with VPS 4C, which is the minimal. The reason why I'm saying to go with the 6C is we're gonna run some experiment on this. So if it is successful, I will mention it at the end of the video. So and then also there is another node is coming up next week. So I'm also planning to include that node into this VPS one. So that's why I'm buying a VPS 6C for 6 months. I already bought it. Let me show you. So I don't know why, but the reroute pay method is working fine for me. If you find any lag in this, just create an account before buying the VPS and then add the reroute pay method. If you used any old accounts for the Contabo, which you enable the automated payment using the Redot Pay, you can still use it. For new users, I think it's not working. Kindly go with PayPal or credit card. So I bought like for $45, right? So 6 months. I bought it for 6 months, and then choose the latest version, and also here choose the Docker 22.04. Then give a password and click next. Fill up your details, and then pay the payment. That's it. So here you have 6 core, 12 GB RAM and 200 GB SSD. And one more thing, the Contabo changed their VPS specs. So if you already bought it a VPS like for before 6 months, you still have the old specs. You can actually renew it by paying the auto renewal. But if you were buying new VPS, so this is the specs. So kindly go through it. Also gave you the direct link for all the configurations. So that's one thing. So let's get into the setup. So before getting to the setup, you need to create RPCs. For that, we're going to use Alchemy and then DRPC. You can use any one of it. Just go to the Alchemy dashboard, click on app and click on create new app. Just give a name and then click next. Now you need to choose the chains. For optimal, you can for this process, Ethereum is enough, but you can also add any other chains. Let me add a Polygon, Stocknet, Base and Monarch. Click next. You don't need to do any of it. Just click create app. So that's it. Your key will be created. Here you have the oldest key. Is Ethereum. So just copy. This is the RPC URL. This is the thing we're gonna use it. I will delete this API key, so don't use it. Go for the actual bot, and I also tell you how to add your IP to the Terminus. For that, here click on new host and type your IP address. So it's something look like this. You will receive when you're buying from Contabo. So you can go with Contabo or any provider that you like. Why I am choosing Contabo is we also know it is the cheap and they give a huge amount of storage and RAM for the price. For $5, they are giving around like a 6 GB RAM and 100 GB SSD. So if you go with any other operator in the market, probably they for that spec they will cost you around $12. So that's why I'm choosing it. Just give a name, say anything like console, and then here always choose the type port 22, and then user. If you bought it from Contabo, it will be always like root, and then the password that you set for your VPS. Just give it and then connect. Okay, let me quickly change it to my IP and I'll try connecting. So I typed my credentials. I'm gonna just hit click connect. So it will connect and create a fingerprint on your device. So there is the fingerprint. Just click agree and continue. For the first time. So this is the first time, right? I'm gonna clear it. So first time you need to always run sudo update and upgrade. So for that part, let's just continue with the commands. I also mentioned it there. So the Drosera network node is similar to the Chasm Road that we ran a few months ago, right? We also gave for like around $300 per account. So there we run using this codes. So now here we have a concept called trap. So it is both are similar in the operation. So let's get started. Just copy and paste this command. At first it will take some time. Click Y and then wait. So the system has been updated and upgraded. Let me quickly clear it and continue with the next command. Now install the packages. These are the packages we're gonna use it. So on the next step is installing Docker. So carefully watch this. So if you bought VPS from the Contabo, you don't need to install Docker again because we selected the Docker image while buying the VPS. So you can actually skip this step because we are also running this with apt and upgrade command. So it will automatically update the Docker to latest version. So you don't need to run it again. Just for your purpose, you can go with Docker version. So check whether it is installed or not. So just type this docker -hyphen version. So it will show you the Docker version, which means it is already installed properly. So skip the Docker installation step. Next, I'm going to the trap setup. So we are gonna install 3 CLIs. Just show you the first one is the client CLI, which is the Drosera CLI. And then, so the next one is the Foundry CLI, which is used to deploy the contracts. Now the bun. Just copy and the paste the same command step by step. So for this, to get started, you need to run this command. I will update it here also. So just copy and paste the same when you are doing while after releasing the video. Okay, next we are making a directory and changing the source directory. And then now this is the important step. Just watch it carefully. Just copy this and paste it in a notepad and edit it with your email address. That is that you are using in your GitHub, right? That email address and your GitHub username. For my case, so here this is my GitHub username. This is how it's gonna be. I replaced with my email and then there is my username. So just copy it and then paste it here and then press enter. Let me quickly do it. So I updated it. Next step, I'm just going to initialize the trap. So I just copy and paste it. Okay, it been fetched. Now just copy and paste this. You already installed the bun CLI. You can just go with the bun install here or logs has been stored. Now you need to enter forge build. So this will compile all the configuration and make it here. So this is the official Google Web3 faucet. I will also try to give the link in the GitHub. Here choose Ethereum Holisky and then enter your wallet address and then click resume. So that's it. Just do it. Let me create a new account for this process. So I created a new wallet, which is the seed phrase 26. Let me copy the address and paste it. Click resume on a Holisky ETH. So it will be resumed. So the next thing is now the important thing. Let me show you in a notepad first. So here, carefully watch. You need to replace it with your private key from the wallet that you've been created on your MetaMask or Rabi. Let me show you quickly. So just copy and paste it in a notepad and here just replace it with your private key and then just copy and run it in your VPS. So after running this command with your private key, so you will get like this. After that, do you want to apply these changes? Type OFC and then press enter. So make sure you have Olisky Ethereum on your wallet address. That's how this transaction will get through. Okay. So you will get a result like this. This is your trap address. So you don't need to note it down because just go to this step, the step 4. Click on this link. It will redirect to this website. Just click on connect wallet. Click your wallet and then connect with your address. And then click on the traps wound. So it will show you how many traps are connected with your account address. So this is the trap configurations for my wallet address. Let me check it with my address. It's sent with 8BAA. So this is the trap configuration. So it also ends with the 8BAA. So this is my trap deployment. After that, let me quickly clear this port. Now go to trap dashboard and then click on send bloom boost. So here click on send bloom boost. Let me deposit 0.18. Click on confirm transaction and then just sign the transaction. The transaction has been sent. I also deposited the holy scale. Now click on the dry run, paste it. The result has been successfully getting the blocks, so that's a good sign. Now we're gonna set up the operator for this port. Let me show you step by step. Let me copy this command alone. So it is the same working directory. You don't need to do any of it. Just copy this. You can also run it at once. Normal file will look like this. So at the end, you will have your trap address. At any point, do not change your trap address. So just keep it the trap address as it is. Only thing we need to change is these two lines, the private and whitelist. Here it only have private, right? Just change it to private underscore trap, or you can just delete these two lines and then copy from here also. Let me do that port. Let me delete. All right, copy and paste it. So now I'm going to change the operator address to my wallet address. So let me paste it. I change it to my wallet address and then now control X, Y and then press enter. So I successfully saved it. Let me clear it for better view. Now the same thing. You already have your private key replaced in this command, right? Just copy this command and then paste in your command panel. Why we are doing this is, see here, everyone's, this is the explorer. So everyone's trap is locked, right? You have the lock symbol. It is a private trap. Now click on the traps one that you own. It doesn't have any lock symbol on it because it is not whitelisted 8. So that's why we are running this command again to get the trap whitelisted and make it private for your own. So just run the command. Let me do it with my private key and then get back to you. So after running that command, you will get the same thing. Just type OFC. The transaction has been sent. Now go to your explorer, then just open your the trap configurations. You will see the private trap has been enabled here. You can also just go back to your explorer, just click on the trap zone. Here you will have that lock symbol enabled. So that's the thing. We clear it. Let's go to next step. For the next step, let me quickly show how the command works. The cd something will go to your home. Let me copy that. Okay, so it will go to your home folder. Now this thing will download this tar file from the internet, and then this command will extract it, and then it will copy your, so we copy the Drosera operator to the user bin, right, which make it accessible anywhere in the system. So let's test it. Let me run this command. So it will give the version. So if I type Drosera operator, it need to give the help commands. So it also giving it. Let me clear it. So it's been working quite a fine. Let's pull the Docker image. So the Docker image has been downloaded. Now the next step is we need to register the operator. Let me show the command. So this is the command. There's nothing. You need to only replace here the your private key, right? Just copy your private key from the top and then just replace it with your private key, and then just copy it and then paste it in your terminal, then press enter. Let me quickly do it with my private key. So after running the command, what you will get is registering operator using the BLS key, and then the second command you will get operator has been registered. All right, so let me quickly clear it. And then now this is the important part. You need to copy and paste as it is, because we're going to enable the UFW, that is a firewall service. If you enable the UFW at first and then running this command, it will disconnect your VPS from your server. So just make sure that you run here first, and then at last you're going to enable the UFW. Okay, just copy and paste it. So all the rules has been updated, see, and then it will asking for the correction, proceed with the operation or not. Always do it like this. Never enable the UFW first and then open the ports. Okay, now the firewall has been active, and then only this port will be accessible to the traffic. Other than that, no traffic will be activated on any other ports. Okay, that's the thing. Now, so for getting IP address on your Linux system, you can just type hostname hyphen capital I. If you enter it, so this will be your IP address. Okay, just copy it. We're gonna use it. Let me clear it. The next step is just clone this repository. So here you need to replace it with your private key. So replace the IP address that we just copied. So this is the IP address, and here I quickly replace it with my private key and then save it. So for saving it, just give Control X, Y, and then enter. That's it. So I edited my NV file. So I pasted my private key and saved the file. So while pasting the private key, never use OX as the suffix. Just paste the strings only. Now let's edit the Docker Compose file. Here you only need to replace the RPC URL. So if you come on the command line, then press end, or you can also drag using the arrow key. So this dollar symbol, it will be automatically fetched through the NV file. That's the purpose of the NV file. If you haven't know about that, here you only need to replace it with your RPC URL. So this is the RPC URL one, right? So here just replace it. Let me go to Alchemy. So this is my first. Change it to Holy key and then copy this URL, right? Just copy it and then paste it here. That's the thing. So I pasted it and then Control X, Y, and then enter. So they're gonna start the operator. For starting, we have two types of operation, which is the system file and Docker. We are using the Docker because we're gonna run multiple operators. Let's check the logs. Run this command. So if you're seeing insufficient PS means you can be actually ignore that. So it's been listening to the port. Registration service has been started. So the operator node successfully spawned. So just let it run. Let me quickly cancel the context, clear it. Let's go to next steps. Now here, go to your dashboard, click on it, open your operator, that's the trap configuration. Here you see an option called opt-in. Just click here, confirm transaction. Just sign the transaction because it will send the request to your trap account. You need to approve it, then only it will get the block syncing. The trap will run all along. So see, once active, it will produce green blocks. Let me show you. Fully set up the first operator, and this is how you check the blocks are producing. I checked in with the Discord. Right now they are having maintenance, so everyone facing their red block issue. Soon it will be updated and it will produce the green blocks. Let's set up the second operator. So just copy and paste this thing again. So here you need to update the whitelist address, right? Just come to here and then place a comma, double close, open double quotes, and then here add your second address. In this case, so this is my second address. Let me paste it here. So pasted the second address, right? All right. So and then Control X, Y, press enter. Let me send some holy skate to that address. So this is my first address. .1. So here, after replacing the second wallet address, you need to copy this command and then replace it with your first wallet address because that's your owner address, the first wallet private key, right? So the same command that you ran here or the first for initializing, you need to run with the owner address. So paste your first wallet private key and then run or rerun. So it will give you this option, the same option, OFC or N. Type OFC and then it will create the trap address and implement your second address to the trap address. See, it will take one address from it and then add two address. That's the process of this. Now same thing again here, just copy and then replace it here with the second wallet private key, the new wallet that you created, right? That private key, make sure you replace it and then run this command. Let me quickly run that command too. So I copied this command and replaced it with my second wallet private key, and then I ran it. So here I got operator registered. Now if you go to your dashboard and click on your whitelist, so you'll able to see your the second operator here. All right, see, in my tab I have totally 2 operators. So let's just go with the next commands. Now we need to open the additional ports for the second operator. So the rules has been added. Now we're gonna switch the directory. Now this is the real port. Just delete these operations. Just backspace it. Before that, I also mentioned the command in the before step. I will update the command here to stop the Docker files. Make sure you stop and then update it. Just copy this and paste it. Okay. Now here you need to replace with your RPC URL, right? Here the RPC URL for the first. So this is the RPC URL for first one, which I used for the Alchemy. So let me go quickly and then copy. So this is the Alchemy for my first. I'll try with 2 different one because I need to test it. So that's why I am using the 2 different RPCs, but it is fine to go with a single one. So you can use the same RPC URL for the second operator also, but I'm going to test with my DRPC first. Let me copy this, paste it. You can use the same alchemy for both. You don't need to follow this step. Just Control X, Y, and then enter. So I updated it. So the next step is you need to edit your NV file. So here for the Ethereum private key, you need to give the first wallet. Here Ethereum private key 2, you need to give the second wallet. VPS IP is same, and the P2P port it can be like this only. Just updated it. Let me quickly update it. So when I ran this command, the nano.nv, it will open this file. So it will have my Ethereum private key and IP. So I just deleted the Ethereum private key. Let me paste this and then copy this and paste it on the PS IP. Let me quickly delete this. All right. Now I only need to paste the private key here. It's like something like this, the string of words, right? Just replace the first wallet and the second wallet private key, and then Control X, Y, and enter to save it. Let me quickly update it. So I updated the command here. Just change the directory and then stop the Docker files, and then edit the compose file. Okay, now just start the operators. See, 2 operator has been created. So you can actually opt in on the operator here itself. Just you need to replace your second wallet address, I mean the second wallet private key, and then here the trap address. Here you can see this is your trap address, BWA, right? This is your trap address. We quickly copy and edit it so you can have a better understanding. So this is the command. Here you need to replace it with your second wallet operators. For instance, this is the second wallet operator address. Right. So here just replace it with your second wallet private key. Then here the trap address. Just open it on your list key. Just copy this and then replace it with your trap address. Then copy this command and run it. Let me quickly edit with my private key and then run. So as you can see, it's opting for the transaction has been successful and you will get opt-in transaction successful. So let me quickly refresh it. See, now you have 2 operators here and both will produce the blocks. So don't worry about the red blocks. The server is still on the maintenance. So as you can see, seed node is still on maintenance. One of the moderator also replied, yeah. So it will be soon online and then it will produce the green blocks. So after opting for the second operator, just run this command. So it will stop and delete the previously run Docker blocks and then it will restart it again. So as you can see here run Docker PS and you will have the containers running And for the RPC part, don't use DRPC, just use Alchemy, just create a 1 or 2, or you can use the single RPC for 2 operators also. It's up to you. So it's been running quite good on Alchemy. I tested with DRPC. It's not good enough for this project. And then they also mentioned about they will increase the trap count and operator count for per trap. So when they updated the count for maximizing the limit of operators for per trap, I will also change the code. So you can actually run multiple operators like up to 10, 20 operator if they permit in the Docker file. That's why I insisted you to buy a VPS 2, that is the new VPS 6C here, this one. So we can run maximum of, if they can permit up to 10 or 20, we can run actually 10, 20 operators on single VPS. That's why I bought the 6C. So in the next week, which means within the next weekend, I also post another video, which is a Solana based node, which is on DevNet. So it will be a good, I think Solana also involved in that project. So I'll make sure to post a video on this. It will also be included in the same VPS 6E. So just buy the VPS 6E. It will be useful for both Drosera and the upcoming node also. So that's it for today, guys. If you haven't followed me on Twitter, kindly follow and join our Telegram channel. That's where we post about the updates and then any code changes also. So kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. A lot of members are watching the video without subscribing. Kindly subscribe and hit the notification icon. I'll see you guys in another video. Until then, stay safe. Have a nice day, guys.